thing called tuna sashimi. 3, 2, 1.
Well guys, I'm going too near again. Got a little sort of book to show you. Sorry if the camera's a little bit shaky because I have to use my iPhone for this. And if the brightness goes up and down a little bit, it's when I'm just trying to get it adjusted nicely so you can see it. At the moment it's a bit bright because it's black on black. But anyway, as you can see, this is the Mega Drive Collective Works. I like the cover, really nice, hard. It's a hardback book. It's got the little Mega Drive logo with the, well, the top of the Mega Drive essentially, with the little power light. This is basically the Sega, Mega Drive and Genesis collected works. As you can see, it's a pretty thick book. It's got a lot of pages. This book covers, you know, the entire history of the Mega Drive. Covers all the hardware. Covers some games. It covers sort of concept art, artwork from the games itself. It's got lots of interviews with Japanese developers, which have never been interviewed before. So it's a pretty sweet book. Hasn't had a chance to read that much of it at the moment myself, but I'll give you a quick sort of click through of it and overview. So here we go. As you can see, it's very nicely made, really thick hardcover. This is where I'm going to have to adjust my brightness a little bit. No, actually I think we're okay. As you can see, it's this Mega Drive Collective Works. So we'll have a flick through some of the pages. This is just the, you can see the little Mega Drive power button sort of logo over there. This is where the guy's talking through the history of the Mega Drive. You can see the text is very, very nice. And as you can see, you got some nice artwork in here. This is where he's talking about the Mega Drive, the birth of the Mega Drive. But here, as you can see, I don't know whether you could possibly read that text. But so as you flick through the book, there's a lot more detail and pages, you know, some lovely little bits of artwork, all about some of the companies and Sonic and all that type of stuff. But what we'll do is, this is like, I'll give you a quick flick through. This is all the details, but I'll get through something a little bit more interesting. Once you get past the first bit, which is quite a few pages, in fact it's 45 pages, they have lots of information and writing. As you can see, I don't know what it is with books. I always love the smell of freshly printed books. And then you get to this section. This book is full of some nice pullouts as well. So as you can see here, this is the Mega Drive specs. So what you can do is you can open this page up, and then this page will open up again. And this will, if I show you, if I can show you, this will give you all the tech specs on the Mega Drive itself. Even, you know, right the way down, like if I can get this to focus a little bit better. As you can see, it's giving you know, the sizes of the buttons, switches, and just pretty much all the tech specs, all the design specs. And if you turn over, you have all the look of the Mega Drive and everything. Pretty nice. I think this guy got all this information from Sega themselves, because I think Sega had something to do with this book. I think they liked the idea of it, so they jumped on it. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see, there's all the underneath for the Mega Drive. So we'll go back to the get a little bit of focusing going on, and that's the first pull out you get to. And then preceding all that then is you got a lot of concept drawings on the pads and the actual concept drawings for the actual Mega Drive and Genesis itself. I don't know where this guy managed to get all this stuff from. Or if he, maybe, you know, Sega must have pulled their hat out and given him all this tech spec stuff. See if I can get it to just focus a little bit brighter. Right, that's better. And there's another pull out. Now that's a pretty cool idea for the Mega CD on the side. Little tiny CD unit. Pretty nice, isn't it? I wonder why they never did it like that. It's more like the Mega Drive 2 option. But as you go through, there's the top of what it would have looked like if they'd gone with that option. It's pretty nice. Some very interesting stuff in this book. Huh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that. Yeah, the Sega VR concept, 1992. So they even had an idea to do a VR headset. That's pretty mad. I didn't know that. Pretty much very similar look to the ones they're doing now these days. Tech specs actually on the Mega Drive joystick, which is not the best joystick in the world. There's the Mega Drive 2 look and the setup. 32X. And there's lots and lots of pages of there's pictures of what they actually did turn out to look like. So you'll be here forever. Look at that little karaoke machine, that's mad. And the Mega Jet. So if I flick through this a little bit further in, as you see, I'm getting massive whiffs of freshly printed book. And then we're starting to get into the concept art now of this book. As you can see, you got the game logos, which are pretty cool, pretty nice looking. And there's lots and lots of this stuff in this book. These are really nice. Full page colour printed concept art from the games. Not Final Fantasy, Fantasy Star. Toe Jamming Earl and Buddy Axe Kid. Not sure what game that is. That's Landstalker, that is, apparently. Concept art for that's really nice art, that is. I love that. That's for Gunstar Heroes. So there's a hell of a lot of stuff in this book. There you are, my first pull out. I love our Shadow Dancer artwork. That's class. Not sure what that is. But anyway, this is another pull out, as you can see. That's really cool. The Altered Beast artwork. That's nice as well. That's awesome. So this artwork is stunning in this book. It's really nicely printed, very glossy. Very nicely printed. That's cool. Alien Syndrome. Not Syndrome? Alien Storm, sorry, not Alien Syndrome. With a golden axe artwork. Very cool. So nice they managed to get a lot of this artwork together. So everyone knows that, the old Sonic 2. Not sure what that game is though. What is that? That's Landstalker again. It's the American cover. The Wonder Boy. Streets of Rage. Ooh, double pull out there, something like that. That's cool. Space Harrier 2, and the next one's really nice. Shinobi. That's Super Shinobi 2, which is Shinobi 3 in UK, as we know it as. Very, very nice. And there's quite a lot of these double pull-outs for the entire book, and there's like if I go back and just flick through some of the artwork a bit, you see you got some of the sprite artwork for a lot of the games. That's some of the Wonder Boy stuff, Wonder Boy 6. Yeah, it looks like Golden Axe. I think these are like concept art. Very cool. Got some of the pad setouts there, and some of the concept art for the games themselves. Bit of Toe Jamming early. Bit of Sonic. Very, very nice. I'll flip through a little bit more. I get back to this black section which I got up to. Right, here we go. This is what the guy said when you first get this book. He suggested go into the middle pages and flicking through that first. So, the middle is this bit. This has got the original cartridge shape. That's the Japanese cartridge, by the way. And then you got lots of little concept art for little, well, a lot of the sprites actually. Chucked the head with it, which is really cool. Some of the Sonic sprites. See loads of different sprites from lots of different games. Get the slightly bigger stuff now. Yeah, the original dinosaur from Super Shinobi. They put skin on it in some of the different revisions of the game due to licensing problems. Same with the Batman and the Spider-Man character that is actually in that game. Let's flick through it this way. You can see there's more stuff from Dynamite Heady. Some of the level printouts. As you can see, this book is really, oh, that's cool. Phantasy Star 2. I loved that game when it came out. That's the whole first section. That's your main village, as. That's cool. That's a bit of what game is that? Shiny Force. Comic Zone. You can see there's some interesting stuff in this this book. So we'll get past that now. This is where the book gets even more interesting. Is from here on, it's lots of interviews of some of the original Japanese developers, including people like Yu Kazuki. And lots of them asking them questions and them answering. There's a fair few pages of that actually in this. Say it's pretty awkward doing book reviews, if you know what I mean. If you're not reading it to somebody, just give you a little bit of an overview of what this book is like. I suggest if you're into Mega Drive, you like the history and fancy readings and stuff, go to the website, and you can still buy it at the moment. And I will put a link in the bottom of the website. It's 35 quid, which is a little bit expensive for a book, but this book is something a little bit special, to be honest. Something that's probably going to become very collectible in the future. Okay. If I flick through a little bit more. Composers, you got interviews with video designers, the planners. Akira Nishino is a planner. There's so much stuff to read in this book. As you can see, there's some original line drawn paper concept art going on here. Look, these must be sketches that some of the developers had made by Greg Martin, 1993. That was sketches for the covers. Oh, they're really cool, and they are scans of the. If you can see, they are scans of the original artwork as well. See, very, very nice. Yuzo Koshiro, that's going to be an interesting read because that guy makes amazing music. He's done music for so many games and fantastic. Like, to give you an idea, Streets of Rage games, he did the music for. He also did the music for East or YS, and the music on that game is fantastic. So East 1 and 2 was done by him and various others. So I'm looking forward to reading that and seeing his ideas. And then if we flick a little bit back towards back now. You see there's some more Streets of Rage concept art as well, cover art. Vector Man, back to the Sonic stuff, and back to the back of the book again. And here we go. Open the book like so. But anyway, guys, that's the as you can, I don't know if you can see it on the cover there. It says it's very, very shiny. It's the Mega Drive / Genesis collected works. See, this was a Kickstarter. It's available to buy at the moment. It's literally it's a fair weighty book. definitely about an inch thick. I will tell you how many pages it is now. If I can get to the back pages. If I can find the last page. There's quite a lot of pages in this book. It's 351 pages. Like I say, it's full of interviews with developers. There's a lot of history about the Mega Drive. It's got the, as you can see, it's got a lot of sprite data. It's got a lot of the original drawings for a lot of stuff. It's got concept art. It's got, it's got specs on the Mega Drive. It's got a lot of artwork. It's a pretty stunning book, and it'll be a very interesting read. Especially considering all the developers that are interviewed in this book are pretty much Japanese, and they've all been translated. And Sega apparently give them a lot of access to these people, and a lot of these developers have never been interviewed before. So should be very, very interesting. So anyway, guys, that's the Mega Drive / Collection Genesis / Collected Works, and I'll leave a link in the bottom of the page so you can go to the website, and if you fancy a read or are interested in the book or whatever, go ahead and buy it. I think you'd be pretty happy with it. It's very, very nice. So anyway, I'll catch you in the next video, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, but I'll keep my eyes. Maybe I'll do something tomorrow and check it out. So catch you soon.